Welcome back to the LackLuster channel. Through the years that I've been publishing to this platform, I have just under 1,000 videos, and every now and then, I make a mistake. Out of those 1,000 videos, today is Retraction number 3. In all honesty, I think that's a pretty good ratio, but some people say that I've lost all credibility. You see, just the other day, I released a video where Tae-on Lee was pulled over by members of the Louisville Metro Police Department. While making that video, I thought I heard the officer say that he had made a right-hand turn from the left lane. But what the officer actually said is this.
Man, when you turned on here, onto Dixie, 18th Street, you turned in the far left lane, you're supposed to turn in the right lane.
So my statement was incorrect, and Tae-on appears to have made a wide right turn, turning from the right lane into the left lane. Plenty of people emailed me to tell me of my mistake, and I adjusted it as quickly as possible, and that portion of the video is no longer included. And initially, I was just going to keep it at that, but upon reviewing the comments, I saw multiple people accusing me of misleading my viewers into believing that this was a racially biased incident, which is interesting because I never mentioned any of the racial impacts of this encounter. In the original video, I breezed through the lawsuit, showing that a summary judgment was requested and was granted in part and denied in part. But after all the comments that were made alleging that I ascribed race to the incident, I figure it's time to show you some other key portions of the lawsuit. Specifically, the allegations made in the lawsuit by Tae-on Lee, claiming that an initiative within the Louisville Metro Police Department, known as its People, Places, and Narcotics Initiative, practiced by the 9th Mobile Division of the LMPD, involved biased policing and was implemented by the police chief in order to pay officers substantial overtime and give them carte blanche to target black males in certain neighborhoods by way of unconstitutional traffic stops, searches, seizures, and detainments. The lawsuit alleges that 9th Mobile officers are trained and encouraged to go after young black males, pull them over, search them, detain them, and then just hope to God that they find something in the vehicle. Now, the court hasn't held that any of this is true, it's merely alleged by Tae-on Lee in the lawsuit, but local media in the area do suggest that it could be true, and that Tae-on Lee's claims are substantiated due to the fact that the LMPD actually changed their policies on traffic stops after this incident, and now officers can only remove someone from a vehicle if they have a reasonable and articulable belief that the person is armed or presents a danger, or the officer has a probable cause to think the person has committed an arrestable offense or is wanted on a warrant. And like they say, actions speak louder than words. So overall, I was wrong, I made a mistake, that is fixed, we can move forward. As far as the allegations that race played a role in this traffic stop, I'll leave that up to you to decide, as you now have just as much evidence as I do. I'll link the lawsuit documents down in the description, so if you guys want to read through them and make the decision on a more informed basis, you can. But I am curious of what you guys think of this interaction, and me being wrong, and whether or not it was racially motivated or not. I'm also told often that I don't talk about the racial components of these events often enough. So let me know what you guys think down below. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think about all this, and as far as my mistake, I had no intention of misleading you guys. I just overheard something, thought it was this and it was that, and I fixed it, and I apologize. I'll try to do better in the future. Thank you for being here, and see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you have a video, use the submit link in the description or pinned comment. If you enjoyed this one, subscribe and hit the bell for future content, and check out our other channels, Lady LackLuster and The Odd Side. Remember to like, share, and leave a comment about what you think of this interaction. It's the easiest way for you to help expose corruption and misconduct. Merchandise is available using the links below. Join the LackLuster family for just $1 if you'd like to further support the channel. Get a Lack logo next to your name, custom emotes, and early access to videos. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. All links are down below.